0.7 Asempa FM so ne yekosi sen dwumedie ena wasogu so awuti adofo no yema munyina akwa aba ebio eba ekosi sen so enne unim se some civil society organizations can won hu bomu epikete wo Auditor General's Department enti omu chiremu a Ghana yemra pon ena the Supreme Court nso asen atim se Auditor General no ewo power se obese charging kofo no wade salao enti se bi oye ne audit ni wie no hu sika afa so mesi ana obentin so a emra ne ma ne kwan se wo a uye bibi a enam small mine hris ka de wo se agis ne free wo ho na Auditor General emfa sa tumi ni nya adwuma enti omakwa picketing ewo anaso ma peaceful demonstration pikete ewo Auditor General's Department. Na ohwe wona wodi sa adwuma na no mo doso. You know, a lot of civil society players, including our very own Samson Lardy Esq. Enti yene no ebedi enkomo sisi anafe yahwe. And for more pese mu hawa ene omo march and a picketing no ekoye oba asempa ye Facebook page and a YouTube page ye live stream no be hu pictures no ebi na when we said the nyoma AC ekoye placard and ekura won ene ohwe we ya akotoampa lawyer need you say without responsibility there cannot be accountability. Recover the cash for education. Enti we akotoampa placard and ekura no oba obe hu sisi a ewe in Facebook live stream no eso enti some of your leading civil society organization players in Ghana echo this particular work no ebi mayane lawyer Samson Lardy Esq eni nkomo council akwa be kosi sen so ni
obi moha
mejo so na pom ye de
me adom ntaibo
ye da nyame ase na watimi akodu fia na moda so Auditor General Department ho
auditor there say only be meeting efiada
oh
and April.
Oh, okay. Inti mo present a petition bi man na
yes some fiawa nka ye dey to me name say ni 2021 audit bonosha sebi wato nkofo bi din ejuma ko bi ho a wabodi ana ika sebi o say ya mi su ana ya me supply ana ye wi ano na ono sanka se e say sika no ya recover ana say ye gino the truck society na ono no atro wo sakrata no die be yes ya san atro say the man e bi ana sebi bi ana ni we pia e de man na anka wa yes charge no de modi ya check ho sebi charge na ye start sebi one page bi pe one page bi cry ni na ndi
yeah.
And I think the Obudina show now, what goes to car, a file more, I fear no papa and passion. Now, I'm on a mra, but a bitch cap. Indeed, yes, a bears are one. So, young one. As you see, I do say, in a year come on, no affair here. Now, you ain't share me if you're done.
Okay. In a Friday, no nyame ado magye atom se mbekwa akosia no.
Kanen edi kan pra be okay emra ye launch citizen coalition.
Yes.
Ena ye show command the nka ebe ya nka oma ya kun ni ani bi nti edi nkomo. Anka tablet no ne bra kenye ne say ye sorry na ya say ya dadi. Said me sisi ana mata da office ejuma no na nye bi kofo abu bi agotwa pa kofi bento no mo atenkwebo no mo kofi asare no mo o said enyan kofo bi a obeka say obi na oni ejuma bi e do kore pafo no mo
ma hu pomponi asante mo.
Yes, yeah. Yes, everybody is serious. They are working, you know. I think I know who you have and that you use my best for near bed and see you assume and you way. Say, Yanko transfer or the general affair.
Asempa FM
I'm a poem
94.7.
I'm a immediate. I was a witty. I was 187 clause 7. And I know children. Said na moon faster to me no near Juma. And now, Yamin Chadie, occupy Ghana, private citizen, or more boto musica, and no more bray, a court to penny pa near coin and the idea some two, and a court to penny. So if I share with 2 minimum cannot, and the man must say, you shall, and yes, me. You know, disallow and issue surcharges because everything. Say, Afibia is more would as Auditor General. Obeshe, you may no more Edjuma, Sika, Obey Sika, ye minu me Sika. Night be free, a faquine bondeso, a be a while, chrono, fitai. Now I drop it by the other, not what boy am I say, way in today. Say, Nathan, Jenny. Eh? You know me to Obi say yes, 11, and on can help why 11 years, almost 7 billion.
Yes.
If you are in fact, and cry, idea,
Yenya.
Emma, and more the crime 11 noon, be ever say because of 11. We have heard about the stories about, sending propose the digital economy. I also hear people are becoming reluctant. It's not going to help us. Because of that, we have brought a tax which is most unfair and unfavorable. It's like a double tax. Me tax will be because we na me me wallet me compare dia with massage and tour. And so no you take 7,000 you say 7 billion you say 35 billion oh. And so she had to transfer a day back. Now, 2021 report 17 billion. 17 billion. The story I see a call IMF. They say a do a parents and Bronya Boxman. Say, Yata 16 billion. I call IMF for dinner. Or how are you the community? The crisis I woman in the economy will simply collapse. 16 billion Ghana cedis are cooperated IMF for. And for 2021, near the other 2 years, 17 billion. The other now, be sorry. Now, contact at the court for 19 Siomo, Napoli, war, which in a home, initiative. And now, dear Pata, we occupy Ghana year calculation 2016. Share report no compared 2020 report. Wow, report a Mayaba. You can't say Sika woman and it was a more dear, Nina Boom. You could see a 48 billion. In 2021, they are also come one. That is a number 65 billion.
55 billion of Sika could be amount for
65 from 2016 to 2021. When yes, I mean, be in a rare and the boy is the more can be. Who are buying a constitution number with me? Self associate a year can most for 45 password. I know some more report to try and say, I know we are in a way for the and away and you can't see Chianaka. Ways to declare also yet, acquire the Yama and see much recover. Ocean report, just recover this amount. Auction cards nullified. When and recover. And rapport from one
kasa yeah.
I won't say what that you can cocoa. This is coming at what eh?
But honorable, so me share article na or cite that's the article 187 clause 6 no clause 7 actually. Before 7 6 neka say Parliament shall debate the report of the Auditor General and appoint where necessary in the public interest a committee to deal with any matters arising from it. 7, and Rebecca saying the performance of his functions under this constitution or any other law, the Auditor General shall not be subject to the direction and control of any other person or authority. B, may disallow any item of expenditure which is contrary to law and surcharge. Do you understand these two provisions not to mean, say, one can happen out of the, for example, Auditor General can choose the route, say, we a report now, or the Beko Parliament, my Parliament, atwaso, pursuant to clause 6 of this article, and now say ebia or no abeto so aye, and you believe say the two are not mutually exclusive.
Obi, maybe I said the margin, let's say, of how much value is it? Supreme Court. And then I mean, hear me.
Yes.
Then a Supreme Court can say, when from go to Parliament, a public account, any more Juma and Sama. And I say, public account of one, also more Juma. Oh, auditor, we can see and see no petrol. And can say, on one country, boom or you, me prepare for Parliament, if we Parliament and Sama, my name, the Sama will say, all party, and yet, audit man. And yet, 1 year, other ones now, Parliament has to ask me. Now, or more, for I'm almost every year kind of thing. Oh, within a very short period, Daniel Dog level issue over 100 surcharges. And yet, 67 million Ghana cedis if we mobile. What meet the 67 million Ghana cedis out of those things. It also here because Caribbean and Cadiba by the Ubicran who is the Parliament school be also Moya. Would you want to be here? May I share no near the Beba? It is said the Yatianka, Gabriel Abudi almost put all everything together. Ever said 65 billion.
Yes.
And in here move from what? In here move from what? Near fire, Madame, like the Mobile Empress and the Yango. I am good now. I am. Yeah. If you can say crowd, be happy. Would you want?
Yeah, but lawyer says, may Auditor General enne. Na me choose to say, okay, ebia may report no. Me we are pursuant to clause 6. May the Beko Parliament. Na me matna me baby my boni. If I choose not to exercise clause 7 power na. Okay.
Why would the Ghana my boni kesi pa? Auditor General or no work on Daniel Domlebo on so not the to Parliament and son why you charge no or the to Parliament do I hear the charge and no boni be any room nya ni kanu nya na Supreme Court occupy Ghana case no omu wie no omu ye what is called consequential audit.
Yes.
In their consequential audit omu ka say we direct that henceforth, if free brand
yes,
if free done echo henceforth, the Auditor General shall take steps to recover the amount unlawfully expended from the person or persons who incurred and or authorized the disallowed expenditure. The Auditor General shall also take steps to recover the amount from the person or persons by whom the amount ought to have been brought into account. The Auditor General shall also take steps to recover the value of the loss or deficiency from the person or persons by whose negligence or misconduct the losses or deficiencies were incurred, whether or not the person is a public servant. In such work, the Attorney General is hereby ordered to take all necessary steps to enforce the decisions or steps taken by the Auditor General, SOPRA, to ensure compliance, including, in some cases, criminal prosecution. It's only a Johnson, a former state. You know, what's all you in and say, or disallow the wrongfully, illegally, misapplied or stolen money, or disallow yeah, we issue fair charge, no, or issue fair charge now. The Nipano or the Sikana Beba or the Beba. One found ma, and then a Juma Blue and not so a German attorney general, no, a prosecutor, no. As simple as that. Or some level set charging to Popia when you're in your home.
Yeah.
Some for court.
They did.
Or Safuma for Sylvester and more for court. Almost to move him. I call all of this. I don't get it. If the Occupy Ghana, let us bring Uncle Auditor General, a CIA, a contract worker, a year, 14th July 2022. And Emma reply. Also, with two or one reply on the 4th of July. And after on the 14th of July, I hear one reply you. No, see with two a committee DSC. Our mom, my year in future movie, or audit reports me and Sana or my year, me also me. I think that way, or Troko Attorney General also. Occupy Ghana, it's local Attorney General. Attorney General, so a reply, 19th July. 19th July, the Attorney General, I can say, or say, I take due cognizance of significant tardiness in the process. Tardiness. I know I can't say to me, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Chuchin and I say.
Tardiness, aquadro. Tardiness in the process to enforce notices of disallowance and surcharge issued by the Auditor General since 2016. Into no. Still, if you are, it's of one of this number, and so and all past them. In order to realize the true import and effect of Article 1877BI and II of the Constitution, there ought to be enhanced cooperation between the Auditor General and the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice. And as you said, to achieve this, I have set up a special team specifically assigned for the purposes of coordinating with the Auditor General and following up on all relevant information requested from the Auditor General since 2017. Action will be promptly taken to recover all losses the state has suffered as a result of the failure to receive the information. In the Attorney General, embassy, more Nanso, Modia Waka, Occupy Ghana, after the the committee be people, no more one or today to recover all losses. Yeah, Chairman, and will be in basic, contract and commercial situations.
Yes.
Obiduka, maybe why you are, okay, this can be my
ye.
Statute of limitation.
Yeah.
Upon what the council scano, I oh, again, let's not away now. IMF, normally in conditionalities, the brain, my 1 3 and then can Abrasica, send another car, or campaign.
Campaign, yeah.
Yes, castle, it is a castle. And you can't accommodate. Auditor General, simple.
On the shall directive from the Supreme Court, no. Now draw for the message. I was say, Obi, with the 2012 election petition ruling fresh on our mind, is the word shall still mandatory?
Occupy Ghana judgment, no. Ya kanya to be a year guna some so won't and I don't understand. What's the problem of some people who want to find an excuse for the Auditor General? Are you saying you're not interested in our money? Are you saying that there should not be any consequence for people who steal in public office, for people who do wrong in public office? I come back with another party for them near Kasati say we MPP attend. Oh, we MPP means I won't win there man yafa hutrim. When you say he's 65 billion Ghana cedi now also IMF say 15 billion. I want to try to maybe Sri Lanka could do. You mean to car fuel in your I want to say you do and stand when we young say and young people asem your mind asem and also who are affect the so kata train nipa na wonye you know what's all you know obi afetika kwan bonnet we di no kwa on ko di sika no so I no so akoya asem so obi defend and say you shall name wine in some hu hia ah esika na akokemu na nkrofo afọ mu di no mo di sika no yanko di sika no a eno so bi akoye football and I we dey talk yen kan say auditor general na nkasa ubi sana si aye kasa o se woni ye ya adwin attorney general aban lawyer penyin amaye na o se woni ye ya adwin sabe kwan bi su nyama bi akoso a anko ni na o be se na ma chemi na ma ye na o ma di recover all losses. That is his word, all losses.
Yeah.
Oh my model na hayen. Bibia man your friend man. Is it tempting me to say something I shouldn't be saying? What is this?
I will try. Look, now my other question is say yeah, the Auditor General is in chain for one moment. Say report the Parliament. Now park etna so across the country we are. Yeah, what happens? And I say what should happen after park settings, you know?
It's almost audit implementation committee to be. Into Ejimokobia na ba Ejimokobia mo audit implementation committee. Into the Auditor General achete menye no. Park ni o kan say mo nhwe so na mo nye. Na check park as democracy yin ka. It's useless. Unko dina o ye TV so ye na ye che na obi edufu. Ade echi na ekọ ye refi. Ni atwen another auditor yi akopie ho. No ma twekefo na wo pastor we di tikate na we say ko ye say ni jaho imrebi metro article bi ate na omo kan say oh yen setting up court nka yebia anka omo anfa omo aye emu so omo anya nyama bi yi no ye be prosecute omo abra na parliament leaders na kata atemi abra no mo kata atemi na sa court no ya set court no up long ago and so no mo to omo recommendation imre bi omo ye and am I set court no up and so now we omo catch the team football Ghana when you say was here set up court be and set here and it's for so okay for so chief justice
yeah
judicial service no mo issue statement actually about 12 courts are 130% this answer one omo catch it is almost this court no case ba kompo ema ho so okay
yeah I remember
what is it look sometimes but Charlie, you and I we can't give up
we can't
give up posterity you know this country is the only country that we're born into we can't give up that's it but in any case and he upon article 2 or says the Supreme Court Emma order B or Sheffield
yeah
now anya
a high crime
yeah. Now we are president and now vice president it is the basis for your removal from office now your president Johnson no president and vice president no the say you can go to jail for 10 years and then you will not be eligible for election or an elected office, or you will not be eligible for public office for 10 years. And Rano, I thought that was Tukuaza, in your opinion, Tukuaza. Okay, Ghana, Emrana, suggestions. I thought that Okano find Swan, Okama, or Boha Wakakra. Oh, but quite different would deep him. Say I'm running a suggestion. A suggestion can I am proposing consequence be anyone. See a cataboom, a cassette about Obecase, young Koya, Melabi, Nankoya, and Mrano to be brain. Our problem is not lack of law or inefficient, inadequate laws. It's simply the lack of implementation and enforcement of the laws. On way, Obaya acting, Obaya no acting. And no issues report the own your president here. Okopon Abaso say, we did you maybe a BC or may murder. Ade, yet the Juma man say, only issue reports are keke. We issue reports keke as no fast one. what would teach maybe a year debut or many buddha, Domelevroca and you did that. Yes, to it, it will be our no near to any be amount. You'll be out there 2 hours home with this kind of amount. On our one of us. Last time, money and I will a education ministry and our service.
Yeah.
Yama will be a post-retirement contract. Or many must be a couple will be and our set for post-retirement contractor. And yet, don't believe. And so I say we do retirement, and meeting a year permanent. Yes, why you a retirement will be near to uncle. It's a hand, yes, a hand, it's we do retirement. Question propose be paying for what be any of our mother for a year, and more fun for 2 years. Hey, Sita, Ajia, Ubecan, prepare a Johnson Equama, or so a Probia Mana depending. They'll see you Friday. Yeah, Chef said, things should be passed. It shouldn't be committee, and committee again.
At least from our history, we've seen the surcharge and disallowance works better than the public account committee settings.
Yeah, Juma. Yeah, Juma. At least I don't know. Obia used to buy 100. We issue 100 and something within a very short time. It is 67 million every day. Why you need Sika yesterday all this Ukraine in Yanshin? Sika yesterday all this Ukraine in Yanshin. I think that we should not take a credit and who say what did it be at least Sika Dema we what did it be Maya Akosha name? You can see a track now, sir.
But Park for one also argue say through almost settings, none directives be almost mano. Also, it may recover Sikebio. Have you heard that?
Obi.
Public Account Committee.
Obi, as far as I became politically aware or socially aware, I don't know of any such evidence. So why you
okay.
And if they can do that, it's also good. There's nothing bad if they are doing and the Auditor General is also doing. Obi on moment you with the anonymous Nina any almost any report Okaya and yet the BI won't see be boy.
Yeah, that's true.
If you are, I mean, some of them yeah me can you say beer audit for no na one you from me be one me can you but I am not clear, Jumano. Omono ye Jumano. Omono more evidence no be ye Jumano. Omo Jumano means I say minimum which man stay on. Copy say yes, I need pano. Bia na mean be ye Piamano. Na ma share and Renu say, Omo fa kwan so ya amfreno ya ntie ne nu afen anase bibi say. No so edin ne obeka aba. Oh, if you o share ya daddy for card ya e Kenya. Or say approval be and also munyan or one then or one auction.
Yes.
Into your say they should nullify the auction and recover the cars. Oh
yes.
Into your approval is obi or judicial service. I worship a cars on the or your bay one quality. And yes, they are judged. And on also quite approval on one quarter. And so ye na ye judge for say omuno my boni as a multimedia me na
yeah
e wo mu a ye de yi beto say cars be the wa they be to me say auction opa now they obey that ba
yes
nti ye de beto wa afi na ka ku sa HR for no de beto say nti mu approval
94.7.
But see, I want to say now, we cafe, judge before me, they should know better than that. Well, that's another debate. But the principle of the policy, I know the name what our policy so. And we did say, President for mobile, I will say our policy. I will say, you ban our policy. Except say they have only banned it with their mouth. They haven't done beyond that.
And you mean the policy of auctioning old cars, no?
And your old cars will be share list, no. 2017, 2018, 2019 cars, and old car. Obi, me know second hand yet. Yeah, no crown.
Charlie.
Some of which are 2020 and any actually. And so we will use soon with
Obi no you so Charlie.
Eh?
But women are brand new cars.
DJ Journalist of the Year award, yeah, my car, monobar. And then the first time I made a car, chair rubber. Naka na me ka sini na me ko me ma yawansu
yawansu dia bona e shepe ba
ai oto fi America no dia ba obi eti kakra so me so e ba na me nya chi me nya ka foforo e we dia nya ka dada oh but and also no problem because like Dr. Erico Drew sign of the Internal Audit Agency or kind of news file the problem is that or say I buying card bia anase card aban se aban e ko hwe card bi boa say use kakra no ko evaluation a ye de ko SPC ogun de ko SPC a ayi ebo ogun de beba no ene de ye juma
yes
ena mra no mom kwa so de beko ye private company into the pen science wa enye ye hwe na ye de samra no ye nkase and yes, we also had the one after and compare the baby.
Yeah.
No more valuations.
Valuation, some
of the valuation now. That's our card. The end of the Obi, over top there, do.
No, me share listen and say, hey, Charlie, V8, Charlie, 20 something thousand. I was like, wow.
I tell you, I can't bought over $100,000 US. Now, within 2 years, now your value said over ton of $5,000. Come in, you better probably agree with you. Maybe I hear you be a car company.
But I know so no. The argument has been said you need technical eye because valuation for one you maybe more consider if you are you No, but I think your proposal works better. Say at least for value for money auditing, you know, sanki ebia one state company, 2 private companies. No money na I enough ya pick it the best one out. It works better.
Yeah.
That is if
especially a binding restaurant or far. Then you auction you pass on the moment.
Yeah.
That judge for the crowd here.
Oh yeah. Be more the who amount na. Just for the inquiry say more do kakra.
Obi sika me no study. You talk about na restaurant be a friend on the talker.
Yeah, on the talker. Yeah.
And no create the crown you port the ya or actually still for investigating.
Yeah, the same thing.
Say a bank and I say politicians need to even kwa dia. How you talk about $100,000 US. We talk about 2,000 Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Yeah, very important. Very important. Now, me patrol by way of education, no, say Supreme Court, Emma ruling said if you disobey that, a high crime and consequences no are provided in the law. So after Supreme Court ruling, that's a nipana nyene jumana. Can you still go to court and seek an order of mandamus, for example?
Oh, I don't hear you because we have gone beyond that.
Okay.
In this particular circumstance.
Okay.
So over here, Occupy Ghana, Martin of Markan, here on the farm for court, court, court to say near ACU. A Supreme Court, more order, and the food be there, more fine. Because you can't about some of Tropoman, Occupy Ghana now. What should I say? In cases with the cell, Osafuma for name is the DNA call a high court. High court can sing beer and wouldn't or free said, I was all cancel. Supreme Court, I can't say one of the High Court, I can't say. Supreme Court, I can't say. High Court, I can be being made in cancel. High Court, Supreme Court, I can't use the High Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, minimum was so many.
Absolutely.
The order of president.
Yes.
Yeah, Supreme Court, they can
yeah.
I don't know what is going on. Maybe it will get to that point. But the Supreme Court also we are very careful. Justice Jones the case. Consequential audit. Who said you chat work around directly against Attorney General? You chat work around, who can say, me can't do more say. Finally, the Attorney General is hereby ordered to take all necessary steps to enforce the decision
94.7
or steps taken by the Auditor General, Supra, to ensure compliance, including in some cases, criminal prosecution. Intina, enuntina, enuni na for Attorney General Iginaswa, or also extra comma occupy Ghana or cafe, or Papa and Bishop, na committee, no, or setting up or my Bibiana, or say, action will be promptly taken to recover all losses the state has suffered as a result of the failure to receive the information. Ultimately, who say, or not so, or try command Auditor General, open information. Information on my son or pastor or letter.
Yeah.
Before then, there's a need for cooperation, or say enhanced cooperation between the Auditor General and the Attorney General and the Minister, Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Due to the Robert, so the answer, Bibia open. Now, or the idea that man in some kind. And no, what
yeah.
Ain't you know to me, say there has been significant tardiness.
And that's the word. That's the word from the Attorney General.
Attorney General go for a dominant Troy.
A tardiness na me ka say just a omo twentwen omo nan ase. Just a wo twentwen. Wa she da e twentwen omo nan ase.
Exactly. We fit enya dia eye papa MYN. Into no here or certain committee normally or making sure that there's good cooperation or he calls it enhanced cooperation, and he's going to take action promptly to recover all losses. And also,
yeah, I think we all have to. We all have to. Loyalty, you better train. I mean, I do me fear that mukosia we are. You better see the incommobile. Why? Yeah, that's a pan. I mean, sure. Lawyer Samson Lardy Esq, a private legal practitioner, host of News File on Joy News and at Joy FM, and I'm AD.